Gonna be Mortal Coil, full burst out for Cobra. Stun, lock onto the Rogue. As he does get himself the succubus CC off the bat with a dark back and everything. And Plush having to go for a bit of a reset himself. But as long as he's dotted with the, or not even dots anymore, it's just the portals. Actually, the portals is so good against casters right now. It's insane. Kidney onto the succubus. Maybe gouge the succubus, charge Cobra potentially. I don't know if he's got a Mortal Coil or not. That would just wait it out. Succubus does catch it. That is super unfortunate. Cobra trying to see if he can get himself a go. Blush with the trinket. Otherwise, he's just going to get put out in the open. I think he had to just have a go there. Cloak of Shadows really early. Does get himself a vanish. Either needs to back up away or instead just going to go for full flagellation go versus Cobra. Cheap shot into a shadowy duel. Does deny the pet from attacking. Big DFA coming down. Mad damage Cobra with the wall. Only reason why he didn't take more damage is because of that wall. Dropping a big bolt into Plush. Plush, if you don't have a way to break out of stealth here or pop back into stealth, it is going to be a lot of damage. That bolt out of the Twisted Nether does come back in, and Leo swinging around the corner as Cobra still is ramped up and ready to go here. He doesn't have a lot of defenses though. That is the big problem for Cobra right now. Does end up, I think, Succubus, both and him both get CC'd by Leo. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Board is available. Maybe he could take a gateway to make himself out of dodge, but right now he's just in a rough spot. Does get himself the range. I think Leo tried to go for a grip, but doesn't get to go for a grip while he's mid-air, mid-port. For Cobra, it is a tough place to be in. Mortal Coil is available. Good Mortal Coil, the DK definitely does. Reflect is available too, so you can maybe stop a cast. If you can't stop casts and grips while Reflect is up, so you should be utilizing that as best as you can. Maybe get a quick cast of Fear or something to the guy. Anything available. Does get the port, trying to break through AMS. Maybe Succubus catches Leo potentially. Trying to go for a Fear. Maybe a stun. Does get interrupted. Where's the Succubus? And it's just Leo walking out of there. I don't even know what happened. Did Succubus die? I think Succubus might have died at some point. Maybe I think Leo turned around when Cobra was backing up out of there. He probably turned around, slapped the Succubus a couple of bloods, stick it out, man. You know what I mean? Leo back it up for a second as Sham charges and then walls available, so Leo's just gonna play defensive. That Death and Decay slow is gonna be yours. Look at that. As soon as you out of Ghost Realm, it is just an absolute trudge to get through. It is not a great play, so that's even more Death and Decays. Just not letting this guy go anywhere at all. It is so good for Leo. But that alien blast around the corner does end up making a bit of a and then back into that health bar. Sham does not have a wall here. He just needs to make sure he has... Actually, I don't even know what Sham has. His offensives are gone for a good bit. Leo trying to see if he can back away from the guy. That is a full burst. Grips are available with the stun onto Sham. Trying to see if he can ramp up some damage. Silence to follow right after. Big blitz are available again. Full shields are up for Leo, but they get broken through very quickly. Stun totem, you get a double stun. Tempest are up, everything is available. Double stun totem, big bloodlust, another Tempest, but it's just not quite enough to finish off the DK as he does go for a death pack really quickly to give himself a bit more health to work with. Not a lot of health he can heal through him, but a little bit more health he can at least deal with. Into a big lasso, into an LE blast, not quite enough to break through that health though. And Leo's just still under quite a bit of pressure. AMS is available. Shem got himself shields, got himself everything to keep himself alive here for a bit, with wall coming up too. So he's actually in a great spot right now. Sham could get really aggressive. He just needs to find a way to lock down Leo. But it's hard, man. He's got some slows, but Leo can just immune a lot of those. Into a stun. Leo tried to have himself a proper go. Big damage is available. Sham pre-walling it. Shouldn't take a lot of damage. Big knockback does get yoinked back in. With a silence, still got wall holding on, so he's going to be okay. As long as he can get himself Maelstrom and mana, he's going to be able to get a lot of healing. Leo under quite a lot of pressure. So far, Leo, I feel like, has been having a fantastic time against the Shamans. But Sham, I feel like, has been played versus Leo one too many times. He knows exactly all his tricks. Trying to see if he can get a stun totem around the corner. Maybe he could reposition totem. Maybe, possibly. No, not quite. Does still clip him either way with a stun. IBF for Leo. Tempests are back up and available. Got him some full bloodlust. Trying to see if he can stay on him. Literally flies to the guy. Trinkets out just so he can stay on him. Ghost Realm is always his god. Trying to ruin the man. Leo with an AMS, his last bastion of defense here. Trying to go for a proper stun. Sham knocking him back. There's going to be a second stun from the Remorseless with a silence. Just one more blitz. Taking it with Sabo and charging out right after. My god, man, this Shamans versus DK duels are absolutely insane, and Sabo is not going to give Leo a chance here. immediately dropping down all the totems on the guy. Those death decays are so brutal, by the way. Just keeping the shaman in that ghostful form the entire time if he wants to have any mobility. It is brutal to slow. So good. Sunder doesn't quite connect. Leo dropping down big dome for any of the magic damage. Stun onto Sabo. Does go for burning a trinket. Leo trying to see if he can back up out of it. Death Pact is available. D&D is so good. It is amazing, man. D&D is incredible. It is that slow. It is so good. You can just use that pillar, slow him down perpetually, dropping down Death Pact for Leo just to give him some more health. Avoiding the stun totem, which is still behind him. Does get clipped there. Wait, human racial just for the stun totem? He was not gonna find. He didn't want to find out if Sabo had damage or not. Leo's health is just not high enough for him to even test this. He can't even test this right now. AMS is up. Potentially big damage maybe. Doesn't have remorseless, but it's going to be a knockup for Sabo. Knocking Leo out in the open. Leo has to grip the guy in just for the blind. Looking for potential stun. Sabo will not have a trinket. Silence. Does have a wall for this one. Dropping down the counter-strike totem. Leo better be very careful with that totem because it's going to zap all that damage back to you. It doesn't feel good at all. And Sabo with a bit of damage does take it. That counter-strike totem is massive in value. Black Oi going to be up next. Trying to see if he can lock down Sabo. Quick stun immediately. Sabo still has himself ascendance and everything. Maybe he could just go counter pressure with Black Oi. Stuns don't last long. Those, oh my god, that was just unholy. That, whatever the hell you did to that man was just absolutely unholy. This man needs church right now. Oh my god. Oh, Shaman. Didn't you guys get nerfed recently too? Actually, yeah, they did get nerfed. Kadam gonna be up next. Try to see if we can drop down volley onto Sabo. Sabo charges in, places the totem, lasso onto Kadam, does go for the trinket, short stun right after. Sabo, unless you have a underground, unless you can do anything, maybe heal. He can't go underground. He doesn't have a wall or anything. It might be in a rough spot. Trying to move the totem to Kadam, does get the stun. Maybe second stun totem, does get the second stun totem. Needs to waddle out of this tar trap as best as possible. Does get himself a sunder. Just whatever CC on to get him helps. Hex does get interrupted. Body shot, not in a great spot. What can he do right now? I think Kadam just has him. Kill shots to follow. Black arrow is doing the damage. Aim shot. Oh. As he got his last bit of shielding at the end. Trying to go for a stun. Kadam able to CC the Feral. Immediate trinket out of AL. Scatter right after. Kadam just doesn't have much health to work with. Turtle shell right after. Does the Feral get any bleeds in ya? It looks like he does. It looks like there's some sort of damage over time going on here. For Ale, how do you do? What do you do here, man? What do you do in this situation? Rapid fire volley. He has to back up out of it. You still actually get a hit. Hold on a second. Oh, that was a lot of damage, dude. That black arrow did so much with the proc. Oh, freezing trap. Oh, your health. What do you do? Feign death. You have to feign death. Oh, died to a proc. That is rough. Saya immediately trinkets just to make sure AL does not get any recovery whatsoever. He's not gonna let this Feral out of here whatsoever. AL dotted. He's just rotting behind the pillar. What do you do in this situation? He's got mobility, but needs healing immediately, right now. Catch on a re-stealth. Saya without AoE. Eyes are up though. Stuns him. Oh, Bop. Oh, no. Keep on running, bud. Keep on running. This is not a space you want to be in right now. Stunned out of bear form. It is over. It is light. Saya did end up committing a lot into that Feral Druid just to make sure he can stay on him the entire time. Romara is going to be up next. Immediate Blessing is saying blind. It is not going to be short. Looks like Blessing is saying does not step a proper blind in terms of duration. It looks like it worked for stun. Saya with a bubble. Maybe Xander Racial. No, Saya actually does not only has a latent hands, so he doesn't have a bop. That is unfortunate. Romaro with the Blessing of Saint, you can't really stun him, but he can maybe wait him out a little. That's exactly what Saya's going to do for a bit here. Does go for the stun as soon as Blessing of Saint falls off. Trinket to follow. Saya only has a latent hand, so once he gets super low, he can maybe recover all his health. But that's about it. Romaro still has a bop and a bubble, so 2 immunities still available. Thanks for the game. Is gonna stop today. Thank you so much for coming by, kid. Always fun having you here, man. Always fun having you here. I love some of that marksman hunter representation in the EU duels, dude. Super fun. Hope you have a great night. It is about that night, though, actually, for you, isn't it? Sanctum for Saya. Steering glare for Romara. Does get interrupted really quickly. Maybe this gives him a chance to push on through a stun right after. Romara does bubble it. Saya with a lay on hands. He's got to save it as best as possible. Trying to see if he can recover, not using it. Trying to delay it. Got himself a horse to move. Rumara trying to see if he gets some damage. Shield defenders. Those shields are massive right now. Every single moment he's gives himself a defensive to live some of the damage from Rumara just puts Saya in a great spot. The longer you hold on with the lay on hands, the better. Maybe this will give you a chance for Bubble or something to come back. That trinket interrupt is so good. Do you have a stun to follow up? Stun by Rumara. Wait, I think Saya might just die here. Lay on hands still available. He can still lay. Oh, lay on hands. 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 This man is playing with fire, not using lay on hands right now. He needs to use it if he has it. Searing glare. Wait a second. Blessing of protection. He still can respond. Saya could just end this right now. Rumara is so low. So is Saya. Lay on hands unless you can. I guess he's already used it. Right? Does Rumara have lay on hands? I can't tell. But Saya with regenerating, not lay on hands, but it's just next closest thing. Stunned, no out. Rumara doesn't have the damage. It is super yard. Wait, Saya! Oh, Saya does bring it back. I can't believe it. I can't believe this man brought it back somehow. Was he just holding on lay on hands the entire time just to make Rumara like play it super safe? Or did he use it so early that I just think it went on cooldown? Both of them must have used it, right? Because neither of them used it.